Welcome back to Old Fella Gaming. This is your Old Fella GT. Back with a little more Roadcraft for your viewing and pleasure. So this time what we have to do is fix a gas main break, I think is what it says. Now, I've done a couple things off screen since the last time I saw you, but didn't do too much. Needed to really kind of get my, feet wet with the game and all. Man, I am having a blast with this game. Hit the like button if you like this game. If you're playing this game and you think it's friggin' awesome, at least as awesome as I think it is, man, hit that like button. Give me some love. Let's see what we can do. All right. Where is the gas station? The power plant. There we go. So I've got to get some kind of power going on down here. It says, objective, repairing the piping system. As we already know, the local piping system was affected by the storm that disrupted operations inside the gas power plant. Find and patch all the key leaks by installing new pipes and replacing the damaged ones. We'll see you when the lights are on. All right. So essentially, I have to go and find the power, which I already did. There's the pipe, and I found where they're broke right there. There's one. And where's the other one? Where you at, you little shit? There's the other one right there. So there's the two pieces that are broke. Now, that's about as far as I've gotten in it. Because the roads leading in and out for me to do this work is pretty shitty. So I'm going to do some road work. We're going to build this road. I built this one off screen. This was kind of my, hey, I want to end this one, I think. I don't remember if I did this one on screen or not, but just to kind of get my, feet wet. Also redid this one pretty good. So those are the three roads pretty much that I've built so far. But now we're going to build from here. We're going to build this road out to the steel pipes, because I think if this is where I'm going to be making, all the steel pipes and steel girders and steel everything that you kind of get in the game made of steel, I'm probably going to need a pretty good road going through here all the time. And I can tell you right now, this little part right here is shit. I mean, you're going to get everything stuck in that. So we're going to go from here. I believe this is a road. I don't know yet. I just got this far. I never got any further. That's not true. I went this way. So I went the back way. See, I patched that right there because it was shit. But it's all dirt, and as soon as it rains, it's going to get shitty. So I want to kind of make this main strip off the road, go ahead and fix it up. So that's the way we're going to go. So I have not been down this road yet. Matter of fact, that's what we're getting ready to go do. So with that being said, I have a vehicle waiting on me here. Not you. We want you. All right, so this is my cargo truck, which I'm going to need to get the pipes anyway. So I figured, why not test out the road with this truck? Okay. So if we go. So right off the bat, raining. Lovely. This damn town, it's all it does is rain. And so already we can see we just got a bunch of debris. So we're probably going to have to take the front loader and push some shit out of the way here. Make us a nice smooth path. But I can tell you right now already, just looking up here, this looks like it's a mud bog. Oh man, I'm not gonna make this, am I? Yeah, we can already tell this is gonna be an issue. Oh, come on, big girl, you can do it. Oh, are you not going to be able to do it? Really? We're going to have to go down low. Come on, baby. Eat through it. Man, this is nothing but mud. Look at that. So, yeah, there's no way that any kind of convoy would make it through this. But we're going to fix it. And that's why I wanted this big-ass truck, because it's got the big old wheels on it, so it seemed to me to have the best of the opportunities. And then we got some more debris in the road here, it looks like. And then we'll go up to there. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we're going to have to open doors. I do not have a winch on this truck, so we'll park it off to the side here. We're going to get my truck that I know I have a winch to. I might be able to just open it up from the inside here. We'll see. Whoa, now, Sally. You kind of got a little cray. Can you just open up? Yeah, we can. Did I really park that to where... No, we're good. All right. And then we're going to back this biatch right up in here. As I won't need him anymore for right now. We're not scouting. So we'll put the emergency brake on and we'll go over here. So let's get back in you. Old cargo truck, because I've already got a couple pieces of the piping over here. But I need to get trucks down here. So I won't need this anymore for building the road. But I do need to go ahead and get over here and... We'll park it right up in here like so, because I'm going to have to load those with a crane onto here. Are they going to fit? Oh, yeah. All right. So we'll stage you there. All right. Step 1 out of 100 done here. Now, I need this. And we are going to go down here and push some shit out of the way. What do you think? Go ahead and clear this pathway out a little bit. Push all these buggies and rocks and... Everything up out of the way. Everything needs to go. Clear us off a path here to where we can make a good run for everything. It don't have to be exact, but it does have to be good enough to where I don't have to worry about no shit. We'll push this rockadoodle out of the way. One. All right. Now, with that being said, we'll go ahead and put the parking brake on, and we're going to go to the dumpy truck. And I think I've already got one. You know what I wanted to do? Yep, I want to do that first. A little side project I was on the other day and didn't finish, so let's do that first. A little 2-part series. I forgot where my dump truck was. And now when I remembered, hey, I already had something going on the burner. I already had something on the burner. In the oven, whatever you want to call it. So I want to make a pathway to where I can go right through this yard. All right. And go right through here. So you see how it's got this big old friggin' dilly whopper? We're going to build that road there. So we'll keep switching vehicles back and forth here. One. All right, how about not one? Whatever that was, it was stuck like a bitch, wasn't it? All right. Fucking rain makes everything muddy. Push this on out of the way over here so we don't have to worry about it no more. And now we need to get the old dumpy truck. I didn't put the emergency brake on. I'm lucky I didn't lose that whole damn truck. All right, so we want to go. Want to go through here. Like so. And we need to dump our load. There we go. All right. Let's see. Do we think that's going to be enough? That just might be enough. We might have got lucky and only had to do one of these. And because we're next to the sand deal, we get to fill up pretty fast. So we'll put that on like that. And jump over here to this bad boy and let's level it out. Let's see what she looks like. No, we're going to need one more. I want it right there on the left. And maybe even a little more to the right, to be honest with you. No, that actually worked out pretty good right there. That's a good tie-in, actually. Well, let's see if this side will tie in that easy. Man, that's really good. I might leave that alone just in case I fuck it up. Oh, you didn't just do that, did you? You really did. So if you don't come to a complete stop when you hit these, when you put your forks down, you'll chew the damn asphalt right up too. And I didn't mean to do that. Because there's like a grading feature and a plowing feature, I guess you would say. Let's see what she looks like now. You know, I kind of like that. So if you're dead stop though and you do it and you go through all the cycles, you won't chew up any of the asphalt. It's only if you move a little bit. So we got a little chip in the or in the asphalt there, but it's the price I'll pay, I guess. All right, now that we got that done, I need you. And we're going to lay out a little bit asphalt. Just a little bit of asphalt. I wonder if I can patch that up, or I've never tried to do that, but we're getting ready to find out. Try to get all this done so I don't have no... And let's just see if it'll patch that. I don't know. Let's go ahead and close her up just so I don't dump a bunch of asphalt all over the place. And we probably got like one more there, don't we? I'm on camera. Yeah, we got a little carried away, but that's all right. It's not the easiest thing to control. All right, we'll call that even. Put the old parking brake on. I need a roller now. I'm gonna roll my way over. And we'll start patching that little piece out. What do you say? First person view. Inside the old cockpit. Oh, yeah, I got my little fan going on, my mirrors. Yeah, baby. Let's see if I patched it. I don't know. I did. Looky there. Call me a superstar. I should have went down here and done this other one then while I was at it, huh? That was just a map glitch. That wasn't nothing I did. Probably just be best to go front and back here. We'll go all the way to over to here. Make sure we get all that nice and contoured for any vehicles that coming around the corner there. All right. Maybe just one or two more passes here, maybe? There's steam coming off the road where it's applied the heat. So it looks like we got one little place there that didn't want to cooperate, but that's all right. Sometimes you the bug, sometimes you the windshield, right? And that one little place ain't gonna stop my vehicles from coming in here. So we got that part done. And that was the big thing that I was wanting to be able to go right through here, you know, cut this corner essentially. Because there's my sand pit right there to the right. So all my construction is going to be right here in this, you know, general area. So we'll park his ass, and then we need to get back into the dumpy truck. And we need to head down there where that mud bog is. Because like I said, the rest of this is going to be fine. I can get that rock out of the damn way, but thought maybe I could, you know, hit it on the side there. There's a lot of debris in the road, though. But it's little debris. Little shit we can just drive right over. All right, so here we are. Let's see. Can I don't know if I can refill my sand yet, so we are probably going to try to keep the road the same size. So we'll probably do a double road here, at least through this mud boggy pit area. Maybe get her all done. Come on. And I haven't got enough money to buy the next vehicle that I'm, you know, vehicles I want. So we're working on it, folks. We're working on it. I've been playing that damn 7 Days to Die game. All right, let's back on up. Let's see. You're gonna be about right there. Whoa. Okay, we're already there. My bad. All right, one. And two. And G. And a one. All right. Come on, two. No, that should already just go already down. Once you push two, it should just go take it on down. I understand the going up you want to go on stages, but down should just be down. And then we'll fill you up. Bring over the old flattener, leveler, whatever you want to call it, front end loader. All right, let's get this rocks out of the way here. What it was, one. I don't know if that one's really a big deal or not, but we're gonna get it anyways. Let's see if it's a big deal. All right, let's go up here and push some sand, shall we? Didn't even get the damn rock. Piece of shit. I'll get you later. You can count on it. All right, let's see. We got to push this sand down. Woo, Sally. There's your big old hill there. We'll work it down. Don't worry about it. I don't like the little lip there, but we'll fix that later. All right. Now we back to this bad boy. All right. Let's get back after it. Nope. Insurance will take care of that. That's why I'm licensed and bonded. one more should get us there. All right, that's probably good enough for now. We'll do this a little bit more. One more. Still pretty high over here. All right, bikey bikey. Just about where the tires start hitting the mud should be enough. Push it real good. Backing it up again. I don't know how many loads it's going to take, but so far, what's it been? Like 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, been 6 loads. So be nice to have a bigger one. Be nice to have a bigger one. If they're gonna have me doing all these roads. Which I think that's just the premise of the game. I mean, it's not called fuck around craft, is it? No, it's called Roadcraft. What do you think you're gonna be doing per whatever that fucking word is? You know, I found as I'm getting older, I forget some of these words. Predominantly. There we go. There's the fucking word I'm looking for. Predominance. Now we're cooking with bacon grease. Like a fucking Six Flags roller coaster ride right now, but we're gonna fix all that. Don't worry about it. We'll get it done. Ain't nothing that money and time can't fix. If you guys got the money, I got the time. How's that? Sound like a fair trade to me. All right, looks like one more dumpy dump load, and I think we'll be all right. I don't know how much muddier that is back up in there. I think it kind of gets all right there after a little bit. Let's just see. Let's see where I start getting traction. Yeah, so there's the road there. So about one more is all we're talking about right here. And just so I don't have mud holes over here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Wrong way. Sorry, Charlie. Get over here. All right. To your ass on down, and then you got to get off completely now. So then we're going to do some smoothing out work, and maybe, you know what? I'm going to do another one just right there because I just don't like the way it looks, and I don't know if I can fix it or not. So, but I know if I add a little bit of sandy randy wandy here, then I'll definitely be able to fix it. All right. And we'll put you over here. Probably need you to get a little further off. Just a little further on down the road, if you won't mind, please. Parking brake. Get me into this bad boy. And then we're going to start from get to go. Let's hide that fucking thing. Jesus Christ, it's just so intrusive. It's just huge and always there. All right. And we're just going to take our slow ass sweet time here and get through this shit. Make sure we do it up right. Take our time, measure twice, cut once kind of shit, you know, all those fun things that you learn about. Yeah, we are going to go right again on that same one because we want that to be our starting grade. And if it ain't level, then I'll never really, none of it levels, so. All right, here we go. We'll stay just a little bit off the ledge there so that we're not just getting it so cut down that we're getting back into mud and shit. All right. We got a little hot spot there, but I think we'll be all right. We'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. All right. Working for the man. So yeah, this is a very unique game for me. I don't normally play games like this. Like I said, I've never played Snow Runner, and I only played the Mud Runner on console way back in when it first come out on console. And didn't play very long on it just because I didn't like the controls, and it just didn't. I don't know. There was just something about it that I just didn't like at that time of my gaming career, gaming stage career, whatever you want to call it. But I'm enjoying the shit out of this. This feels more like I don't know, maybe because there's stuff to do on it, instead of just driving around and getting stuck in mud and shit. And maybe there was more to do in Mud Runner. I don't know. Like I said, I really didn't give it a fair shake. I've seen like some of like that expeditions, and I've watched some videos, of the different guys playing it, and they seem to, have stuff to do. Like especially like in that expeditions, there seems to be like tasks and things to do, and go here, do this, get through this, and blah blah blah. And then I guess the Snow Runner is its own kind of like individual beast that everybody raves about. So I say raves about. I mean people talk good about it. I don't know if they're exactly raving about it, but they might be. Who knows? Who knows? I think we're gonna go one more pass here, and to get this rock out of the way for one, and I think to get that little knob right there knocked down. But outside of that, I think we'll be about ready to start laying some asphalt and build this road up to the metal facility so that we can easily make our metal fabrications as needed. What do you think, boys and girls? You think we're ready? I think we are. Let's get this out. Debris. Let's run over it. Break it up. Break that old debris up. All right. You know what? We are going to go ahead and push this on out of the way, too. I'll probably use it later for scrap. I'm sure I can scrap it for something, but for right now, it's just getting pushed over there off the corner. That's kind of heavy, to be honest with you. See all those things that turn blue, that means you can use them for things like different stuff, like all this scrap metal I can, turn into other stuff at this metal facility. So we don't want to like disregard it completely, but we do want to get it off the road to where it ain't causing somebody else some shit. So we'll just push it all down there. We can always retrieve it later. And then this piece here, we'll just slide up against this concrete wall. Yeah, see the shimmer, the shimmer effect in the background, like over where those cargo deals are. I think they get a little too crazy with that. I know what the effect is supposed to be. It's supposed to be heat rising, and that lets you know that it's hot outside. Because you have these little heat waves like you see on the smokestack there. But in all honesty, I mean, if you've ever worked around this equipment or like a vehicle, like you'll see vehicles do it. When was the last time you looked at the ass end of a car and seen the heat signature like that coming off of it? You don't. You don't see that. So I would much rather that just be like instead of the clear, like coming out of the smokestack right now, instead of that being like a clear effect, whatever you want to call it there, a heated gas effect. I would rather just see like maybe like a little smoke puffs coming out of it, showing that it's like there. That's all it needs. Just some puffs coming out of it, just to let you know that it's on. And at idle, maybe it's just the little rain stopper there, the little rain flap. Maybe it's just bouncing a little more, like what a normal tractor would look like. But unless it's like freezing cold outside, you don't ever see those deals. And unless you're out in like the desert area to see like that mirage effect, you don't see those heat waves like that. And I wish they wouldn't have, whatever resources that took to create that waviness across out there, I wish they would have just not done that at all. To me, I just don't like that. I personally don't like that, but hey, you know what? I didn't build the damn game, so just telling you my feelings. That's all I'm saying. Some things you just don't got to do, and they just go, that took somebody time and energy and money to do that effect, and somebody thought that was cool when they could have used that time, energy, and money on something else in the game that actually would have been cool or been more impactful in the game, I guess you would say, than that. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you got to, put your priorities where they belong. All right, so we need to get you over here. Yep. And as you can see, I have 11 of the little purple gas things. I don't know what they're called, but I tell you what, if they give me another one of these fucking things, I haven't really been using the automatic teleport system they have. It's really not automatic. It costs you those little purple fuel tanks every time you move a piece of equipment if you want to use the teleport. Now, I did it once just to see what it was. I think I did it in the last video. I made one of these videos, and then I decided I didn't like that video, so I deleted it. So all this stuff may have been in that video that I'm thinking about. But I teleported some vehicles, and yeah, you got a game that's supposed to be like a set in realism, and you've got to do all this stuff, and I like that. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the fuck out of it. But then why would I want to like take myself out of the immersion of playing, as a road contractor, essentially building up roads if I can just teleport shit all over the place. That just don't make sense. I should have to drive the stuff over there. That's part of the game. Isn't this a driving game? I thought it was. I may be wrong. Fuck, wouldn't be the first fucking time. All right, so now we're gonna lay some. Oh, come on now, girl. Sometimes she hits a little bumpy to bump, and she just wants to go her own way. Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's a nice and smooth little road. Or like the doing it automatically, having like you push a button and different people will do all this stuff for you. Like the video game itself will do all this for you. What the fuck are you going to be doing there? What's the purpose of playing if you're going to have the AI do it for you? That don't make much sense to me. But I guess somebody just ain't got enough, time to invest to do it themselves. I don't know what the reasoning is. People pay $60, $70 for these damn games, and then they let the computer do it for me. Well, what the fuck's the purpose of spending the money on the main game if you want the computer to play? Why don't you just watch YouTube? You want to watch the game being played? Just click on Old Fella Gaming, and you can watch me play it all day long. Don't gotta spend no money. It's 100% free. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But for the love of God, if you're gonna spend money, at least play the game. Tell you what, I wish these starting points were a little cleaner, but I guess the realism would be that wouldn't be right either, so I hope that don't catch my damn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna be off. I should have overlapped a little more. Well, fudge. Fudge crackers. Okay, you're getting a little silly. That right stick on this fucking tractor kind of sticks a little bit, don't it? Yeah, kind of gotta be careful a little bit. Yep, I want to fix that. Look at all that fucking mud. Jesus Christ. Somebody's going to need a car wash after this. I do want that one little patch over here. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, we're good. My. Yeah, I'll just take this back over here. Damn, I don't like that. I forgot. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like that little ridge there. We'll patch it in here in a little bit. We don't have time to mess with that right now. What we'll do is patch that up. I'll dump a little sand there and smooth all that out really good. We'll just get this off the main road because I'm pretty sure at some point I'm going to have to send a convoy through here with supplies. So, and that part I don't mind, like the supplies, running the supplies back and forth. To me, that's like something you would have other people doing, because it's not any part of the game. I mean, I guess it is a part of the game, but it's really not. They're loading supplies in one building and driving it to the next building, and so that, in a sense, they should already be doing that on roads you've built. So it's not like you're missing anything. And it's not called Drivecraft; it's called Roadcraft. So the fact that I don't have to, actually run all those supplies myself, I don't really look at that and go, well, that what's the difference in doing that? Well, you have a computer doing that. You have the AI doing that. Well, because that's really like a non-essential part of the game, as far as what the game is, supposed to be. It's supposed to be you building roads. I want to be able to build the roads. And for the most part, I do. So yeah, like I said, I've watched a few videos. I'm trying not to watch a bunch that's ahead of me. So the videos I've been watching is like from the beginning up to this point, so that I don't ruin. For me personally, I hardly ever, if ever, do I watch games that I intend on purchasing to show me like, oh well, I know how to do all this now. That would be like a waste of money, in my opinion, to buy a video game after I've done watch somebody play all the way through it, and I know where all the hazards are and what's the good equipment and what's this and what's that. I absolutely see no purpose of that. So I don't normally do that. And so, but I have been wanting to, maybe see some how other people build their roads, and so their efficiencies and what do they do that I'm doing different, or vice versa? What am I doing that they're not doing? Like, oh well, they're having trouble with that and I'm not, because I did it this way and they didn't, or vice versa. So that's about all I've actually watched in it. So but I've not seen up past this point on any videos. And I don't know what that, I guess that just means maybe I didn't get enough sand out through there, or I don't know. I don't know what those little spots are. Oh, they come up. Maybe it was just squishing the sand through. I don't know. I do see that it was not as level as I thought it was, huh? Well, it's good enough. It's gonna be good enough. Yeah, see, it just smashed it all back down in there, so maybe it'd be just fine. Maybe. But yeah, I'm loving the game. I think it's a really neat game. I think they did a great job with the uh, deformations in the game, all the different deformations of how it all kind of levels itself out and works itself out. Even the little sploogey parts like that, because I'm sure that would really happen. And so you know, I've never laid a road before, like in real life, so I don't know if that's part of it or not. But I would guess there would be low spots at times. Somebody didn't do X, Y, Z right, and you got this little lower spot than other, and you have to go back and kind of patch that part in. I don't know, but it just seems to add to the realism that it's not just like a you know I guess like just a graphic, I guess is what I would say. where as you run across it, it just automatically changes into something, a new texture. This almost seems like you're actually connected to the ground, if that makes any sense. And I think that's pretty cool. Like there, where that I maybe not got that done a little more, leveled out. I probably should have run that blade across it a couple more times. In all honesty, to level it all out, seeing that I was working with such a large area. But yeah, see, it's just not going to get those. So I may just have to add some new stuff there. I'll do that when I come back to level or smooth that little lip down there. I'll probably do something like that off screen. I'm not going to like do everything I do in here on video, but I will try to do like the bigger things, some of the bigger projects, bigger road builds like that. That's a pretty good sized road that we just built and progress in. So I'll try to get an hour's worth of play here and there. Still doing the 7 Days to Die series. I'll have that video coming out here pretty soon too. A new 7 Days to Die. I'm still in the Rebirth mod. Loving that mod. I wonder what kind of mods they're gonna have come out for this thing. They probably already got a bunch out. I haven't even looked. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. So if I've got that now, I need to get you, and we're just gonna move you up. So the reason I need this thing is so that I can. I gotta pick those gas pipes sections up, and put them over into a dumpy truck, and then I got to take them up to where they need repairing. See, that's awful big bump. There's a big bump. So, but we're able just to get on through it. So, and then the rest of this is pretty good. Pretty good trick, and the rest of the way out. We'll see. Let's see. I got to get around here the corner. I've already got that truck staged over here. Let's see if I can run over that and get that out of the damn way. And then what we'll do is back this bitch right up over here. It's got some really nice textures, graphics and stuff is really good. I like it. I'm enjoying it. All right. Put the parking brake out. Put the legs out. Yeah, baby. Let's see if I remember how to fucking do this deal. All right, so R. Over here where I can see. I mean, I probably need to back up a little more, don't I? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's go 7. Stop. All right, now we need to attach the lube. Rope length is going to pull up. Let's see. We want to go up. Boom, vertical R. Move over, Red Rover. Looky there. Ah, easy now. That's the wrong one. Too much. That's a little. There, stop. And one to drop. All right. No. No, you know, you're getting stupid now. One. All right. This is what, Q's, right? Just a tap. Just a little lovey tap. E. And one. All right. Look at me go. All right. We'll go 7. We'll retract the boom in. Turn it around. And I wish this had a little better animation too. Like it should do the same thing, but just like in a slower stage, I guess you would do. These fucking hints. You push. I'm getting ready to push 6, and it's just gonna like boom, fold it up. Again, immersion here, dude. You've done all this work. Okay, perfect example. The little shimmering effect that you see over there in the distance, because it's hot. Yeah, what they should have done is spent that time, whatever time they took doing that stupid shit, and they should have fixed this. Because as soon as I hit number 6, watch how fast this, boom. Okay, nothing real about that at all. Nothing. You just totally took me out any immersion that I may have had for the game. Yeah, and that's that's sad because that you could have done the same exact thing. You could have just had this animation that when I hit 6, the crane would spin around and then fold itself up and lower itself down and boom, lock itself in. Instead, it's instant. But yet you want to spend money putting shimmers on, exhaust that is unnecessary. So, yeah, that's perfect example right there of how resources are wasted in games, in my opinion. Just as all my opinion, I'm not a game developer. How they're wasted on certain things that most gamers could give a shit rat's less ass about. But the thing that would be, something you're going to use over and over and over again is this fucking crane. And to see it just fold in on itself instantly like that, when you had all this other nonsense that you spent time and energy doing, I think that's just silly. Personally, I think it's silly. But on that note, we built us a road. Now we got a main road that goes all the way from the bridge that we built. Remember that's our very first project to get into this section here. All right, so this was all after storm. We had to build this bridge because it got taken out. So our very first project was to fix this road so that we could build this bridge. So we fixed this road, we built this bridge, and then we had to do a couple lanes to get some cargo running from like the mountain base to some distribution centers and the steel pipe center and blah, blah, blah. And so we had some torn up places here. As you've seen, we fixed this. So we've got a way to come in off the bridge, come right through the sand quarry, which I'm going to use as my kind of like equipment holding area here. It's pretty central to town, so that's a good area to just kind of hold all my shit in. But I can run routes through here too if I want, or I can just come up here and take a right or left because this is all good road. Okay, so we got good road, and then this was a shitty road we just patched up, and then we're back to good road, which takes us into the steel pipe facility. And then I don't know what goes here. I haven't been out there yet, so I don't know what that road goes to, but until we need it, we ain't going to worry about it. And then this one here, this is a dirt road, and it's a good road. I had to add sand here. There was one low spot, And it's not that it's a bad road. It's the road that I'm using to run routes from Emboli, and the mountain base out here is what I was using was that. But now I can use this route, so we don't have to really, because when it does start raining, it starts getting kind of shitty. And anywho, this other route is a route going from the power distribution facility substation, and it runs over here, and they were just running supplies back and forth here to the gas power plant, but they stopped because they found out that there was a break in the pipes. So what we'll do is call this an episode for today. We you know what, I won't do the pipes. I'll do that on the next video because that's something new. I've not done the pipes yet, so we'll experience that together. But it looks like this little shitty ass road here that goes up here, I'm gonna have to take the Scout out because I don't know how bad this road is, but it don't look like much of a road at all. And so where'd I say it? So there's one there. So it looks like I got to go all the way around and probably get up on this little area here to fix that. And then so here's that. This goes down, comes across underneath of here, goes here, and then here's the next part that's broke. And then underneath to get back over to the gas plant. So I'm going to need to bring the crane, which is up on top of a ridge here, if you see. See, this is all elevated. So I'm going to need to bring the crane in that box truck, that hauling truck, cargo truck. We're going to have to drive it out here, around here to this road, and we're going to have to come up like this because all this is a big rock shelf. I made it right here, like I made a little cut off right here with the Scout when I first did it. So I may see if I can just build like a little road there that connects this dirt road to that. That would save me all this time going all the way around here. So I may do that in the next episode. We may connect this, make this a little road, and then that'll connect us into this road, which then takes us up to the gas power plant. Yep, that sounds like what we're going to do. We'll do all that in the next episode. So that's it for this episode. You've been watching Old Fella Gaming. This is your Old Fella GT. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. Don't cost you anything. And man, I am working my ass off to try to get this channel up and going. It's small, it's little, and I'm back assward as it can be. But I'm trying. So help me out. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Until next time. See ya.